everybody, this is Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. We're your friendly neighborhood Beeroes Ty
and Kev.
And on this video, we're going to talk about Netflix Marvel series. Do a little update. It's been a while since we talked about anything Netflix Marvel related.
Yes, it has.
And where they've gone so far, you know?
Yeah.
They had the Defenders. We've had Punisher come out. We've had Jessica Jones season 2. We got Luke Cage season 2 coming out shortly. Big trailer for that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, there was like a whole big like stink on all these shows, and it's kind of like, you know, cooled off a little bit, I think.
Yeah. When Daredevil season 1 came out, which I've been actually thinking about recently, and I may rewatch season 1 of Daredevil again.
It was really good.
Daredevil, go back to episodes. All I do is gush over that freaking show. I love Daredevil. That's probably one of the best superhero TV shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And once Daredevil season 1 came out, people were going, "Oh shit!" Like Marvel can even do it on Netflix too with their series, and this is kind of a darker tone than what their movies are giving off. You know, shit, they could do that. They could do that too. And then I think with the success of Daredevil, then you have Jessica Jones, season 1, which was very successful.
Yeah.
And then I think you had Luke Cage.
Awesome, successful as well.
And then I think you went down with Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And then you had Defenders, which
a lot of people didn't like.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't care for it.
I was okay with it, but those first 3 series, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage, blew that series out.
They were all very well done, very well written, and they each had their own identity. Each one was its own kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which even in the Marvel movie, I mean, every movie has its own kind of feel. I mean, you know, Spider-Man: Homecoming is completely different than Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is completely different than Thor: The Dark World. And then we thought, well, how are they going to bring these people together? And there were parts that worked in the Defenders. I don't think they're doing another Defenders series, from what I heard.
I mean, probably not. But if they were, I mean, they could do it right. They just need to get the right people to write it the right way. You know. I mean, I don't know. It was a little. I like from the Defenders. I like the color palettes. How they had every character had their own color within the lights and the scheme of the shots, and how when they shared the scene, the lights, like that was really cool. But as cool as that is for a cinematographer or a videographer, you still need content. You still need the writing to be good. You still need the acting. Well, the acting is always good for the most part. Besides,
I think the casting for each character, I think, was really well done. Except the Iron Fist character, I don't know. Something about that series, I just didn't gravitate towards. I couldn't get into that one. And who knows whether, you know, before it came out, I already saw the reviews, and I don't know if it was seeing those reviews, my mind was already made up that I wasn't going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I try to stay away from that. But I tried to give it a chance, and I still, it wasn't my favorite.
See, I watched through all of them. I didn't mind Iron Fist as well. I mean, I'm not too picky, but of course, like, it wasn't anywhere near those other shows. And I actually think Jessica Jones season 2, it was worse than Iron Fist. I mean, people could be yelling at me and saying I'm completely wrong, but Jessica Jones 2,
worse.
Jessica Jones season 2 was it was the first time I felt like it was a chore to watch a TV show in a while.
Get out of here! Now I haven't seen Jessica Jones season 2 yet. I honestly forgot that it was even out, because I think, you know, we'll get to that in a little bit, but I feel like this whole Netflix Marvel series has lost its buzz, and maybe that's started with Iron Fist into the Defenders, and now this, and it's just kind of going down now.
Punisher threw it up a little bit, but still, like, then sending it back down a little bit. The Luke Cage season 2 trailer looks awesome. Like, I think that is going to give some life back into this, because he looks like a man that's confident. Everyone knows who he is. He's calling out every villain, every criminal in Harlem is like, hey, I'm here. If you want some trouble, I'm going to find you. I'm going to kick your ass, and you're going to go to jail. Simple as that.
I love the character of Luke Cage, especially in this Netflix series. And I love the story. I love how he is this godlike being, but he's grounded in Harlem
Yes.
because that's his home.
Yes.
Where you would think a godlike being, for example, I know we're going to another franchise, but the DC franchise, you have a Superman. In a sense, he's a Superman, and Superman is protecting people globally.
Yes.
And then, but you have this godlike being who's just chilling in Harlem because that's his home, and that's where he's from, and he feels I have to protect my home. I could travel the globe with the Avengers and do this and do that, but no, I'm gonna stay grounded. I'm gonna stay at my home, and I love the whole tone of that. And I know for the Netflix series, I don't think they've ever thought about branching out. They're going to keep it in New York,
I think they
are. And the boroughs and everything. But Trailer Man has got me excited.
I think it's cool because in this season he's so confident. He knows he can kick anyone's ass. Like he's walking through Harlem, all the girls looking at him. All the criminals know who he is. Like we gotta try, and he just knows that no one can take him down. And I think it's cool that you have this villain. And I think it's cool they show it in the trailer that this villain can make him bleed and kick his ass within 2 punches and a kick, I guess, or a punch and a kick.
Yeah.
Like, that gets me interested. And that was the issue with Jessica Jones, season 2. There was no real criminal. There was no big bad, which, if it's a superhero series, I think you need a big bad. You need an antagonist that is dominant, that's forceful, that makes you afraid, that makes you like, oh, I hope Jessica Jones, like, wins at the end, which... ultimately, they do, unless it's Infinity War. Spoiler alert. But the thing was with Jessica Jones season 2, because you didn't see it. She found out that her mom is alive, and her mom is superpowered as well because the doctor who saved Jessica saved her mom.
Okay.
But the mom was having like anger complications and like killing and stuff.
Okay.
So he like held her back, and like they loved each other, whatever. But the villain was her mom, but, like, they were, like, working things out, then they were against each other, working things out against each other. There was no actual, like, big villain to make me want to stay interested in it. And it was just very slow-paced. You had, her friend, I'm trying to think of her friend's name.
The black guy?
No,
the blonde hair girl who's like a the podcaster, like a
the radio host. I forget her name, but she was taking the stuff the one guy was taking to get her all like strong, and her reflexes were up. And do you remember that from the first one?
Oh, the guy that she was sleeping with him.
Yeah,
that guy. He was a cop, right?
Yeah, and he was taking the adrenaline stuff.
Yes.
That guy shows up. He dies in season 2. Spoiler alert.
Wait, the cop guy? Didn't he die in season 1?
No, he didn't. He came back. But he does
actually. I've been watching a while.
Yeah, he actually dies in season 2, but she takes his like inhaler of adrenaline and like uses it and gets addicted to it. And they try and like give her this bigger role, and the doctor performed on her a little bit, but Jessica pulled her out, and they're showing that she has powers. It's just like it's like a mess. It was like a whole mess of crap.
I thought Kilgrave was supposed to come back.
He was in it, but messing like from her, like in her visions, and like attacking her, saying, "Oh, your friends doesn't like you, and you're ruining everything." It was like a psychological thing. It wasn't actually him in person.
Because he was such a strong presence.
He was awesome.
I mean, the relationship between those two.
David Tennant, I think, was the actor.
Yes.
He was amazing as Kilgrave.
Who
I was so drawn to that series because of him.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
But that's what, like I said, that's what you need. Like without a good imposing villain, you got nothing. I don't want to watch family drama between your long lost mom who has superpowers and you. Like I don't care about that. Yeah. It's boring. Family drama, I don't want to watch that. I'll go on the CW and watch the other shows that aren't superhero related.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That's kind of. I mean, I was gonna say it's kind of surprising, but at the same time, not because I haven't heard a lot of buzz on Jessica Jones season 2. I haven't.
Don't even watch it.
I haven't heard the kind of hasn't given off the impact that the other shows have in the past. I mean, the Netflix Marvel thing was booming, and it's kind of unfortunate that
Yeah.
It's sort of gone downhill. I know with Punisher, which I still haven't finished yet.
It's so good.
But you said that was an excellent.
It's brutal.
Excellent series.
Love it. Yeah.
And I think they're filming a season 2.
I hope so.
And do you know
John Bernthal is just fantastic.
He's amazing. I mean, he was amazing in Walking Dead as Shane.
Yeah, he was. But as Punisher, he is the perfect person to act as the Punisher.
He is the Punisher.
And even that's, I'm getting the chills just thinking about it. The way he acts as the Punisher is just perfect. And how brutal it is what the Punisher should be. Like, going back to a different, like the other franchise, DC, Suicide Squad, that should have been like a brutal show because it's villains. The Punisher is brutal, and Marvel and Netflix delivered with that series. It was just everything about it. And you'll see in the last 2 episodes, it gets real brutal, real intense, real fast.
I know. I have to just commit and just finish it. Because he blew me away in Daredevil season 2.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
And what I was going to ask you, I don't know if you know, Daredevil season 3, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's happening.
That is happening.
Yeah, because it's going to be him coming back from the nun sanctuary, I guess.
The nun house.
I think his mom isn't his mom like, in the comics like from there or something, or lives there now. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I heard something about that. I'm not sure.
That I'm not sure. But I remember, and I don't know if this was a fan-made thing or if this was legit, there was a teaser trailer on YouTube last year, I think. Well, when did Defenders come out? Was Defenders last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was probably fan-made.
Well, it was this, and if it was fan-made, it was cool as shit because it was, all it was, I think, was a subway, and the camera panned up onto a sign in the subway.
Oh no, that wasn't a.
And you heard fighting and blood splattered on the sign, and it was just the number 3.
That was actual. That was
an actual thing.
That was real.
Because that got me pumped, and then I was like, yeah, and then I haven't heard anything since.
I think it's gonna be next year though.
Okay, as long as it's happening.
It is.
Because that.
I can't wait.
Man, that series.
Daredevil's awesome.
Whew.
Matt Murdock's the man.
Definitely my favorite out of all of them. But Luke Cage, after watching that trailer, I'm excited for next month. I'm excited to check this out. I think it's going to be a cool story. June 22nd.
I am watching Luke Cage all in one take. It took me a month to finish Jessica Jones. When I watch a Netflix series that I enjoy, it takes me a day, maybe 2.
I never finished Iron Fist. I still never. I don't plan on finishing it. I tried and I went, this just isn't worth it for me. I'm sorry, but this I will watch and hopefully want to continue till the end because what I saw looks like some pretty good stuff. So excited for that.
But yeah, give us your thoughts. Let us know. Are you still all in on these Netflix Marvel series? Did you like tone back a little bit? Or are you not really interested anymore?
Yeah.
Let us know.
I also think real quick, Infinity War. Like that's all anybody's ever like in the nerd world. Yeah. That's all we're talking about
it's
now.
True.
There isn't nothing else exists but Infinity War right now.
True.
And now because hopefully everybody has seen it. I think so. I don't even know how much money this thing's made.
Too much.
Yeah, it's insane.
Give me some for my loans.
Right. All they're talking about is I already saw something online. The Avengers 4 trailer. People are already talking about it's going to be shown like soon or something. So that's all everybody's even focused on. It's just that.
We'll talk about Marvel Netflix. Talk with us about it. And, as always, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey guys, don't forget to use our promo code on Tavor, Beeroes. It's BEEROES.
This app Tavor will open up your world to all these different craft beers that you never even knew existed. If you download the app, you may find your next favorite beer that isn't even in your area. It could be from Iowa. It could be from Texas.
Hawaii.
Who knows? Hawaii. Check it out. Check it out, guys. You won't be disappointed.